Welcome back. Sorry I got cut off in the previous video. My mum called me. My mum decided to call me because she wants me to quiet down. So I'm going to quiet down while we go through the rest of my grades for the Premier League teams this season. Next up is Man United, who I get in 8th was Man United. I gave them an F+. And the reason why I gave them an F+ is because in the Premier League, United have been absolutely shocking, having their worst Premier League season ever, and because of that, I couldn't give them anything other than an F grade. I gave them an F+, because at least they didn't get relegated. Next up, in 7th, Newcastle I gave a B. In 6th, Chelsea I gave a B. And in 5th, Spurs I also gave a B. I gave Newcastle a B because they have had an okay season, given they had Champions League football earlier in the season. I gave Chelsea a B due to having done better than expected. And I, at the time of writing the script for this video, I do think they made the wrong decision letting Pochettino go. Since then, I have come around to Enzo Maresca, to the decision and bringing the appointment and the eventual appointment of Enzo Maresca. And I gave Spurs a B because under Postecoglou they were hot and cold, but overall had a very good season. In 4th was Aston Villa. I gave Aston Villa the highest grade possible, A+, and they were the only team I gave an A+, due to them having had the best season of any Premier League club, qualifying for the Champions League for the first time in a long time, and having played great football under Unai Emery. They also beat both. They also beat Man City at Villa Park and did the double over Arsenal, which was a big reason why Arsenal missed out on the title. In 3rd was Liverpool. I gave Liverpool a B+, because this season was definitely not the way. This season was definitely not the best way for Jurgen Klopp to end his time at Liverpool, but it was a great tenure, and I think due to having a decent season and due to a bit of sadness that Klopp's leaving, I've given them a fair B+. In 2nd was obviously Arsenal, who I gave an A-, and I gave Arsenal an A- because they didn't win the Premier League. However, they did have a much better season than last season, as William Saliba did play every single minute, which he didn't last season, which was a big reason why Arsenal didn't win the title. I gave Arsenal, the main reason I gave Arsenal an A- was they had a great season, but don't get any higher because due to not winning the league, which would have been their expectation at the start of the season. Finally, we have in 1st place Manchester City. I gave Man City I gave Man City the grade in between Arsenal and Villa. I gave Man City an A. Around Christmas, and I've got a long reasoning why I gave City an A. And that is, around Christmas time, it didn't look like Man City were going to win a 4th successive Premier League. However, after losing to Aston Villa at Villa Park, the Champions League didn't lose a single game and never looked back and clinched the title on the final day. And in the end, City won the title again and showed why they are the best team in all the land and all the world. I've given them an A. I gave them an A instead of an A+ due to the first half of the season. But I gave them an A over an A+ because they won the league and became the first Premier League team ever to win 4 PL TOTS in a row. A unique achievement for the best team in the Premier League history, and fully deserved. And just to add to that, the best part of this season as a City fan has easily been Phil Foden. He's had an incredible and amazing season, and I want to say, and I also want to give a big thanks to Pep Guardiola, who is the best manager of all time. Yeah, that's it for my Premier League team of the season, my Premier League end of season awards, and my Premier League team season grade teamers, and my Premier League teams, and my grades for each, Premier League team based on this for each Premier League team season. And let me rephrase that. This is it. That's been it for this episode on my channel. I've given you my Premier League team this season, my Premier League end of season awards, and I've given you my grades for each Premier League club based on how good their season has been. And in the next video, our final end of season video, we're going to be reacting. I'm going to be reacting to my decent Premier League table predictions that I made at the start of the season. But until that video, subscribe to the channel and click the notification to catch up on those videos. So, like I said at the start of this continuation from the previous video, sorry that the previous video was cut off. My mum called me because she wanted me to be quiet, because she wanted me to be more quiet. So yeah, that's the reason why you have one half, you have a long part of this, the long part, and that's why the long part ends with, ends abruptly, is because I was cut off due to my mum calling me. But like I said, in the next video, I will be giving you my end of season, my Premier League end of season reaction to my Premier League table predictions that I made at the start of the 2023-2024 season. And I'm going to say I've done pretty well as far as first proper predictions go. I've never done a proper Premier League table prediction ever. This is my first time doing a proper Premier League table prediction, and overall I'm very happy and satisfied. I'm satisfied and very happy with my predictions. So yeah, see what those predictions are. You'll see what those predictions are in the next episode. But until then, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get one of those videos. And I'll see you next time for another video on Give Me a Brian. Until then, I'm out. Peace. Bye.